Hello people, welcome to my channel. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support and I hope we are all doing fine. So in today's conversation is about this woman who came publicly to confess how she is obsessed to watch single girls. Her reason for being obsessed is jealousy and envy because she never did any of the things these girls do nowadays. This woman is married for 17 years and she is 53 years old. She got married at 35, but she did not enjoy single life as the girls are doing it this time around. Without wasting much of time, I'll play her video as well as the stitches I managed to collect. Please don't go away because at the end of the video, I will leave my own comment.
So I am married. I've been married for 17 years. I've been in a relationship for 20 years. I'm 52. And I have been absolutely obsessed with watching all the single girls' 5 to 9s after their 9 to 5. And the reason why I'm so obsessed with watching them because I am filled with absolute envy and jealousy about what these women are doing. And I'm jealous because when I was single, I never did anything like that. Didn't get married. I didn't get married until I was 35 years old. So that means I was single for a very long time in my young adulthood. And I really considered that time at the time as like a placeholder kind of event. Meaning that in my mind, I wasn't really living life. I mean, I was working, I had boyfriends, I was going out, I was doing things, but I didn't put any real investment in that time because to me, it wasn't a real life that I was living. I was just kind of going through the motions in a way until I could live my real life, which is when I got married. Because in my mind, that single time wasn't a real time. It was just kind of waiting out the time until I met the man that I was going to marry, have children, and then I was going to have a real life. Now, all of these years later, married for such a long time with 2 daughters, and I'm scrolling on TikTok and looking at these single women I was those women, but they are enjoying and reveling in the time, the peace, the calm, the self-care that being single is. Not having to worry about catering to a mate, not worrying about what your partner thinks, not having to take care of children, not having to manage a household for all these people. Just coming home and being able to make your choices that are self-care, that are affirming, that's your time, your peace, and like literally enjoying and valuing that time. I never did it. I thought it was a waste of time. I thought I was just going through the motions until I could live the real life, which was marriage. And I've been living that real life for 17 years. And I'm so tired and I'm so exhausted. And today I woke up, I've been sick all day, but I haven't been able to really take care of myself or rest and relax because I have so much I have to do. I'm vicariously living through those women, posting those lives and thinking about what if? Kind of going through the motions in a way until I could live my real life, which is when I got married.
Okay, no, but can we talk about this one, y'all? Because when I was in my early 20s, I hated being single. I was still drinking the red Kool-Aid of the patriarchy, and honey, to be single as a woman meant something had to be wrong with me. And I for sure went about life at that time feeling as though this life of singleness that I'm living is just a placeholder until I become somebody's wife. It wasn't until I began approaching age 24, which is the same age that I thought I'd be married by, and I was still single, that I began to ask myself, what if I'm single longer than I thought I'd be? Which led me to this scenario. Imagine it's 20 years down the line and you now are married and have kids. And the few times you have to yourself, you find yourself reminiscing on the days that you were single. Now, while you're reminiscing on those days, how do you want to feel about that time? Do you want to feel gratitude that you used that time intentionally? Or do you want to feel regret for spending all of that time waiting for a man and kids?
And because I am filled with absolute envy and jealousy about what these women.
It's a few points I want to make so you won't think you're really missing out on anything. Now, you said you was jealous of the younger women because they're focused more on themselves and they give themselves a lot more self-care than you did when you were single. But I guarantee you that it's not self-care what they're giving themselves. It's just fabricated to look like that. When you're young and you don't like the situation you're in, what you do is You go online and then you make people believe you're living your best life. You go to the club and you party, you drink, you travel with a bunch of friends that ain't really your friends. You take photos and you post them and you make nice captions and make it seem like you're living your best life, because what you're really doing is trying to escape from your everyday reality. A lot of these women are not really running up a bag. They're in debt. They got a lot of bills and cars and expenses they can't pay for. So that's why they gotta date men that's 30 years older than them, or they gotta do all these outrageous things so they can at least manage and get by. What this causes them to do is say things like, I'm a P, I'm finessing, so it can validate the situation so no one will judge them for the bad decisions they're making. Oh no, I'm just finessing him. Oh no, I'm just a P, that's why I do that. Oh no, I want to be single. No one's taking her serious, because the men nowadays know she's always outside. She was with him and she was with that dude and that guy know her and all these guys got her on film. Oh no, she can't sit still. She a busybody. She can't keep a job. She don't know how to maintain anything. She don't know how to stay stable with anything. She's in her late 20s and she still stay at home with her mom. All she has is a bedroom. She don't want to take anything serious right now in life. Then she jumps online and then she tells everybody it's self-care. It's all about me. I'm focused on me. And then women like you feel like you missed out on this path. You missed out on this journey because you were so focused on building a future, finding a husband, and building that lifestyle, which I promise you, one day they're going to wish they did. When they have to settle, when they have the leftover men that have multiple baby mamas, kids they never raised, and no respect, that's the men they're going to have to choose from. They're going to be settling, getting married in their early 40s, not satisfied with life.
Having watched the video as well as the stitches, tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to know your opinion. I understand her very well. The only difference is she got married later, but still didn't live her life as she wanted today. I feel you can still value this time today so that when you are 72, there is no what if. You can set boundaries now or about your personal time. In marriage, you are all supposed to help one another to loosen the burden. Even at 52, I feel she still have a lot of time for herself. Try as much as you can to focus on yourself. You didn't miss anything. You can still do it now. Anyway, guys, I'd love to hear what is your opinion on this one. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my video. It's a bye for now. Stay safe.